Hello YouTube, it's Lion here with Hobbies and Man once again, and today I'm going to bring you another first impressions review. Today we're going to be looking at a Manhwa, and this one is called Tomb Raider King. It's published by Ise Press, as you guys can see right there, or Eyes Press. I've heard both, and I don't know which one's correct. I'm going to keep going with Ise. I think that makes a little bit more sense. It sounds a little bit nicer than Ice Press, so that's what I'm going to go with. The authors here are Sang.G, or Sang, I guess, and the artist is Yuns, who happens to be from Redice Studios. So they're very much in line art-wise with stuff from Solo Leveling and stuff from The World After the Fall. I didn't really like The World After the Fall. I love Solo Leveling, and this one also happens to be one I really, really enjoy. So it's really, really good stuff. The demographic here is teen. I wouldn't know exactly if that's true or not, depending on the light novel that it's adapting or anything like that. But that is what Ise Press has labeled it as. It says teen, T, and then an LV underneath. I don't know what that stands for, but it is what it is. If you like shonen, you'll like this. If you like seinen, you'll probably like this too. It does have a little bit of that kind of like ridiculous action vibe to it that's really enjoyable. The genres here are reincarnation. This is not an isekai. This is reincarnating into his own world backwards in time. And this has lit RPG or game lit elements, which means that, like most isekai that you see, it has video game elements as part of its plotline. It's a progression fantasy type thing. But it is mostly video game styled, so that's why it's lit RPG or game lit. But it is, the umbrella term for all of these types of things is progressive fantasy. So there you go. It does not have an adaptation beyond what this is, because this adapts a novel. At least that's my understanding. It might not be adapting a novel, but I'm pretty sure it does. And again, the Japanese people are bad guys in this, which is kind of interesting. Usually Japan is like the good guy in all of these Asian media that I consume, so it's kind of interesting to see them be bad guys. But yeah, so the premise here is basically that it's basically solo leveling, like a lot of these things are. It's a dude, he's an edgy guy, and he has a special power that no one else has. In this case, he has a video game element going for him, but also he has knowledge from his first go through life, and he has come back 15 years in the past before the big situation that occurred, which is these things called relics and tombs started appearing across the world, and each tomb contains a relic, and each relic gives or grants a special power to its wielder or to the person that found it, right? And so he goes back in time to basically redo his life and change the way things were, and change kind of how things go. And of course, he's an edgy, angry, kind of vaguely out for revenge kind of guy. And, if you like solo leveling, you're going to enjoy this. It's pretty similar, aside from the world building mechanics being slightly different. But yeah, so this guy was a loser. He eventually ended up working for this owner of this company as a relic hunter or a tomb hunter or whatever. I don't know what to call it, a tomb raider. But he got betrayed by this boss, and he was given the chance to be reincarnated back into his own life by this relic here, which is this crow. I'm guessing it has some sort of like Odin type inspiration to it. And he goes back, he's angry, he's upset with life, and now he's out for revenge on this boss of his, but also he's out to become rich and powerful by owning all of the relics that all of the people in his original timeline used to control the world. And so it's pretty cool. It's really enjoyable. I like it a lot. The artwork here is real fun and real good. Let me see if I can show you guys a good action piece here. Let's see. There we go. Like I said, it looks very similar to Solo Leveling. If you like that type of art style, you'll like this. Sometimes the facial expressions on characters are kind of lame, and sometimes they're really funny. It's just kind of how it goes. The book is also very well built. It has a very flexible spine, so even though it feels like it's going to crease, it doesn't really end up creasing. But, I would not recommend you open it fully. You should open it as far as you can while keeping the spine as straight as possible so that you don't crease it by accident if you like go all the way out, right? But very well made. It has about 300 something pages. Let me see. No, it has almost 300 pages, so it's a pretty standard, you know, manhwa kind of thing for $20. It's pretty good. It's much better than the tapas versions, the tapas adaptations, or you know, what are they called? The tapas physical editions, like the ones from that are also by Isa Press. Those are very skinny. These are pretty hefty, so good stuff. It's more in line with with solo leveling than it is with the beginning after the end, if that makes sense. So yeah, there really isn't too much else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. And thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.